If you want to know one of the best passive income ideas out there, even in 2022, is to invest in real estate by buying rental properties. For those of you looking to build a better life for themselves, here's a quick guide showing you how to invest in rental properties for beginners using a buy and hold strategy. When investing in rental properties, my favorite type of property is the multifamily property, or as in Chicago, we call them 2 flats or 3 flats. The reason I love these properties so much is because they make it easy for you to live in one unit and rent out the other units. That's how a lot of beginner investors start out in real estate. The buy and hold strategy is to simply buy rental properties and collect the monthly income from your tenants. If done right, you can live in one of the apartments while using the rental income from the other apartment to cover most of your expenses and your mortgage. That means you will get to live in the apartment for about half the price it will cost of renting a similar one. Buying multifamily rental property is actually similar to buying a single family home. As long as it's 4 units and under, the process is pretty much the same. Let me show you some quick steps you can take to get started in investing in rental properties. The first step you need to take, and I always say this, but the first step you need to take is to get pre-approved for a loan. Without getting pre-approved or speaking with the lender, you have no idea what your budget is or how much you can afford. Before you can buy something, you need to know how much you can spend. So that's the first step. Reach out to a mortgage lender. After you know what your budget is, the next thing you need to do is start looking for buildings that will provide you positive monthly cash flow. Positive monthly cash flow just means that the monthly income you get is going to be greater than your monthly expenses, like your mortgage, estimated repairs, stuff like that. This is very important to look for because not all properties are going to provide that positive monthly cash flow, especially in today's real estate market where home prices keep rising. However, finding a building with that monthly cash flow is very important, especially when starting out in investing, because it helps protect you from any market shifts. Let's say, for instance, you bought some rental property that has positive monthly cash flow. If the real estate market or if the US market just decides to crash in general, you're going to be protected and that building is going to be self-sufficient because it's making enough money to pay for itself. If, on the other hand, it didn't have positive inflow and the market crashed, then you're going to be in a little bit of trouble because you have to come up with the extra money to pay for that rental property, which will not be a good thing for you. So make sure you not only calculate the monthly income that you're going to get from this property, but also make sure to calculate the monthly expenses that you have from this property and make sure that, once again, your income is more than your expenses. That way you'll be protected from no matter what the market does. The next thing that you need to look for when looking to buy rental properties is to look for properties that you can buy at discount prices. Have you ever heard the phrase that the money is made when you buy, not when you sell? That's what they mean. I've already made a video going into further detail on how to find sellers that will be willing to sell to you at discount prices, but here's the gist of it. What you need to do is find sellers that have some sort of problem that is motivating them to sell. What you can do then is use that problem as leverage to get them to get you a discount on the home. Now, it has to be some sort of problem that the average buyer wouldn't be willing to take on. It can't be something as simple as painting a wall. However, it's not as hard to find as you think, as buyers, even in today's market, can be pretty picky and easy to scare off. So if you want to know how to find homes at discount prices, make sure to click on the link.